Okay, so good morning to everybody. Thank you for joining today to the inauguration of the learning program for achieving green living areas, going from buildings, cities, and territories. I am very glad to introduce, first of all, as you know, we will have a first hour for the presentation of the program, and then we will go in a second part to present the first course of the program. So to not lose any time, I will introduce Sophie Scarvellis. She's the head of the project unit of the Interreg MED program, Joint Secretariat, and she will give us the welcome to the session. Please, Sophie, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome from my side too to the Green Living Areas Learning Platform. On behalf of the Interreg MED program, we are very glad to launch this course. And it's for us a very important initiative, this academy, firstly proposed by our project, but that the program fully supports. And even we have embedded this initiative in a new programming period that has just started, because we consider that this very well structured way to transfer project results to further stakeholders is really important, and one of the, we hope, successful ways of doing so. And the topic here on green living areas is, of course, for us very important, as it is at the heart of the newly approved program, thus highlighting the results of past or ongoing projects that can be used to shape new proposals, new projects, and new activities, and go ahead with the challenges of green living areas in our territories is really important. So we hope that this training can serve any stakeholder involved in the development of green living areas and be of great value, of course, to those that are going to prepare new projects on this topic in the framework of the Interreg Euro-MED program and beyond. And it comes just on time for the upcoming call that we are going to launch by the end of the month of June on thematic projects. So have a nice course, a nice training for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you very much for your welcome. And yes, as Sophie was explaining, we will try to, the aim of this first session is to give you in a glance, which is the framework of this learning program. So I will share my screen. Okay. So basically what we have, yes, so all of you have, I hope that you have time to check and see the platform and take a look into the content. So basically today what we are going to do is to explain you which is the structure, which is the aim of the program, and then we will have some guidance about how to process and how the courses are going to be developed. So first of all, this is a joint action as organized by 4 thematic communities of the Interreg MED program. It's renewable energy, efficient buildings, urban transport, and green growth. So from this community of projects, these organizations, EMEA Environment Park, AGEAN, Beta Center, the Center for Climate Change in Italy, the QEM, IREC, MedCity, Revolve, and UNIMED, we all we're mainly the main organizations from these 4 communities working on preparing this learning program. So, which is the objective? What we prepare for you, is to offer a learning program that sets and help you to learn how to apply an holistic and systemic thinking approach, going to apply to key actions and a strategy addressing 3 main topics: green transition, sustainable mobility, and circular economy. That are the main scopes of these communities. these projects. But basically, and probably from the rest of the programs that we have on the Academy, what we want to have, it's an interactive experience that combines both things, the potential of having e-lessons, you know, material that you can go by your own and explore in any moment that you can have. That's the power of online tools and digital experience, but also to have the opportunity to work by groups and have a team working with people from different countries, because you will see that on the platform, you will see that the profile of most of you are from different countries, not only from the Mediterranean, but even from different continents, I see. So it will also enable to networking and have complementary exchanges about complementary backgrounds. So how we structure this learning program? First of all, you need to understand, I mean, the overall idea is a learning program that it is organized, structured in 3 courses. So the overall learning program begins today, 10th of June, and will finish on the 13th of July. But in the middle, between this time, we will have the launch of 3 different courses. First, today, we will start the Green Living Buildings that will go from 10 till 23rd of June. Then we will launch the Green Living Cities from the 27th of June till 6th of July. And then we'll finalize with the 3rd course, Green Living Territories, that will start at 7th of July till 13th of July. So the idea is that each one of these courses will follow a cycle. And each course will follow more or less the same scheme. So we will have a launch session like today. Then we will have a period of days that we will go for analyzing and checking the e-lessons, all the material, then some mentoring sessions or exchanges through the different tools that we have on the platform, and then to invite you to have a teamwork. And finally, we will end each one of the courses with a pitches session. So the idea is that during this cycle, for communities, we have prepared the contents, but through challenges. So basically, the idea is that we have this exchange and this interactive activity, and we challenge you in each one of the courses to different things. So basically, in this edition, this first edition, we select these 5 main challenges. So we will have, we challenge you how to integrate a self-sufficient energy facilities, to achieve a best energy investment, to maximize the energy efficiency in your building, also how to achieve an activity mobility strategy, and also how to reduce the impact of what you eat through an analysis of ecological products. So each one of these topics are related and distributed on the 3 courses. So what does that means? What we expect you to do? So basically, the idea is that you will have to watch first the e-lessons. We suggest you to go through the material that you have on the platform and check by your own some of the tests. In each one of the courses, you will see different kind of quizzes or tests that you can easily check what you have learned of the lessons. Then also to raise your questions and doubts through the chat or through mentoring sessions that you will have the calendar of them. Then to discuss and set up your strategy. And here is where we invite you. You can do it by yourself. You can do it individually, or also to check with other colleagues of the group to make some teams. So you can manage to have your call meetings and to organize. And it's a simple exercise. What it is interesting is that you exchange your point of view and set a conclusion and prepare a pitch. And also try to apply some of the tools that are provided. And at the end, it's that you prepare a pitch, very simple. When we launch each one of the courses, you will see the assignment of each one of them. It is also in the platform. But what we're aiming is to have a short presentation, no more than 5 slides, but that you can synthesize the discussion that you have. So this is more like a kind of a workshop when we meet it face to face, but basically it's to set a couple of sessions that you could have to discuss, but to synthesize in some conclusions and share it with the group. So once that we have these, we also, as you know, these 3 courses, you could you can follow them individual at the same time. But we invite you also to build your storytelling. And this is when it comes the systemic thinking analysis. Because, for example, if you are going through the course number 1, it is focused on the green living buildings. So you can choose, you will see according to the examples that our colleagues prepare for you, you can choose a school, an offices building or public building. To analyze through the scope of energy efficiency and renewable energies. When you finish the course and the pitching, you will have your badge as the building healer. Then we will go for the green living cities on the course number 2. And here what we suggest you is also to imagine how the context of the building that you have worked on the first course, and think about the strategy of the active mobility in that area. So think about the context of the first buildings or the community that you are dealing with. If it is a school or if it is workers on an offices, wherever you are working. At the end of this course, you will also have a badge about that you release and finish this second course. And at the end, on the third course, it is related, as we were saying, more to the scope of territorial impact. And here we, Green Growth Community, select to go into a more detail about ecological and agri-food products. So here, what we suggest you, if you want to build the storytelling of the 3 courses, then you can go and link what happens to the community that lives on the buildings that can have a more sustainable mobility, and finally, how they can select a more sustainable and ecological food. So at the end, if for those that finish the 3 courses, we will give you a special mention or a special certification signed by all the 4 communities. And sorry, just to introduce you the educational team, as you have received, my colleague Alexia Boulanger from Environment Park and myself from I'm Cynthia Chavez from EMEA. We have been coordinating the effort, that we will be close to you for any doubt that you could have during the 3 courses. But of course, you come with a huge list of experts that are behind each one of these courses. So the course number 1, the Green Living Buildings, is mainly, as I explained you, prepared by the renewable energy community and the efficient building community. So we have experts from Aegean, Environment Park, Revolve also participated on the preparation of the on the challenges, as well IREC and the Center for Climate Change in Italy. So for the Green Living Cities is mainly organized by the urban transport community. So the 2 organizations, MedCities and UniMed, prepare the challenge and have a set of experts that will guide you through this challenge. And finally, Green Growth Community prepare the 3rd course, the challenge that it is launching in this first edition. So basically, Maria Caldero, she will be reaching you any question or any doubt that you could have. And as well, QM, our colleagues Valentin Oliveiro, Gaetano Sarlanga, Patricia Carbonell from Revolva, and experts and teachers that are mainly dedicated to circular economy and and from the modular projects that are in our communities. So not to extend me more, we want you to welcome to this and to thank you for your commitment and to join in this first pilot, because it's the first time that we launched the learning program. So we really wish you that you enjoy it, and that at the end we have some good outcomes and feedback from your side. Okay, so thank you very much. If there is any question, we will have later on a space for questions and answers. So I wanted also to introduce you, as I comment you, the 3 courses. So one of the representatives of each one of the courses will give you in a glance what it is about each one of the courses, so that you can start thinking how you can not only select in the first course and which is the challenge that you will go through, but then how you are going to link the three courses at the end. Okay, so I will give the floor to Emilio Hernando. He's a project officer at Interreg. He's researcher and expert also in energy. So please, Emilio.
Thank you, Cynthia. Hello, everybody. As Cynthia said, I work in Interreg in Catalonia, and also I'm part of the Efficient Buildings community. And I will speak now as representative of course number 1. So I will share my screen to show you some slides. It's okay?
Yeah, but maybe if you just put it in presentation mode, Emilio.
Now?
That's perfect.
All right. Well, as you already know, course 1 is dedicated to building scale and is conformed by 3 different challenges. Through these 3 proposed challenges, we will provide you all the content required to comprehensively cover the main intervention actions to achieve efficient buildings, going through the analysis of the building energy performance, the decrease of energy consumption, and the generation of green energy. So the objectives of these challenges have focused in similar results, but lead through different steps. Challenge number 1, make the attendant capable to evaluate photovoltaic systems and the coexistence with battery energy storage systems. And challenge number 2 and challenge number 3 provide you with the skills to analyze the energy behavior of buildings, and then in one hand to prioritize the best energy retrofitting plan, or in the other hand to down the energy consumption to nearly 0. Specifically, the scope of challenge number 1 is to design a photovoltaic plant with a storage system, going through the analysis of it to the calculation and the implementation. In challenge number 2, we will establish which energy efficiency interventions could be done to do the best energy retrofitting planning in a building or in a group of buildings, max of 3 buildings, according with some constraints. And finally, in challenge number 3, you will evaluate the different renovation options to transform a school building into a nearly 0 energy building. And as outcomes, you can expect to learn and interact with 3 user-friendly tools, online tools for buildings energy performance intervention. Also, you will have the possibility to contribute to a sustainability community through these interventions, and the possibility to continue the path of learning to wider areas and group of users through course 2 and course 3. And this is all for me for now. If you are interested to learn more about course 1, I see you in the next live session. And I think now I will leave the floor to someone from course number 2.
Yes, to Laia. Thank you, Emilio. Laia, hi, Laia.
Hi, I was hiding. Hello, everybody. Can I ask you, colleagues, to show the slides of the three, from the drive?
I can do it if you want, and then I go on.
Thank you, Maria. So hello, everybody. I am Laia Viñas, project officer at MedCities. First of all, just to contextualize, MedCities is an association of Mediterranean cities. We are 67 cities at the moment, and we are the lead partners of this project that, among which one Cynthia mentioned, the urban transports community. And among the different topics that our project has been addressing in the last 5 years, we chose for the MED Academy a topic that has been gathering a lot of attention and a lot of research and innovation, which is cycling. Basically, the idea for the course that we propose you to address the scale of city level aims to strengthen your skills on planning and evaluating cycling policies. So identifying different dimensions and factors that influence and sort of determine how cycling can be integrated included in a city transport system, but even beyond, in how the city is shaped and in terms of urban planning, what is the role of cycling? Basically, the idea we propose you for the challenge is to become a cycling advisor for your neighborhood or your city. We will ask you to choose individually or in groups a street, neighborhood, or city you want to take as a testing fieldwork in a way. Based on that city, street, or neighborhood you choose, we will ask you to gather information relevant to the cycling aspect. And then we will invite you to draw some measures and plan for the promotion of cycling in that area. We will, through a number of e-lessons, go through the factors that influence cycling, from infrastructure, which is the obvious one, but also to a level of awareness, level of safety, legal framework affecting cycling aspects, and different elements. For each e-lesson, or not for each one, but every 2 e-lessons, you will be invited to self-evaluate very easily your level of knowledge acquired. And as I was saying at the end, and as we will do for all the courses, in teamwork, that pitching session will be the moment for you to present the cycling plan and the measures you propose for a given area. That's it. If you have any question or doubt, we can maybe have an exchange afterwards. Just to mention that we will have Esther Anaya, she's based in Hospitalet, but she's been doing research for the last years on cycling in London as well, and she's a very knowledgeable expert and very motivated to follow with you this course. Thank you.
Thank you, Laia. Yes, I think it's going to be very, very nice exercise about thinking about how to encourage cycling. Okay, so let's go for the third course, and let's give the floor to Maria. Please, Maria.
Okay, I guess you can see the screen, right? No, okay, perfect. So hi, everybody, I am Maria, and yeah, together with the Green Growth community, we are building the course 3. And also, just to let you know, if you go through the webpage, it's not active, so you are not able to see really what is there yet. But yeah, this one will start, as Cynthia said, the 7th of July. And yeah, it's the follow-up of these 3 courses. And the objective of this one is to provide you with different circular tools and innovative solutions in the agri-food sector in order to achieve more sustainable economies. And this has been done in collaboration through the modular projects that the community work with. And also to encourage you to reflective and critical thinking. And the experts will also suggest provoking discussions so we can brainstorm regarding how to transition towards a greener production and consumption community future. So the scope of this challenge, we have building it on how to make more sustainable diets in schools, based on the current discussion on promotion animal or plant-based products, and link this with the new EU Green Deal strategy, such as the Farm to Work strategy. And yeah, it would be nice to think about the persistence of both business models, but to suggest ways to implement them in a more sustainable way, and think about realistic plans of actions to shorten the value chain of these products. And here as main outputs, once this is open, we will start the 7th of July with a launch session, which we will have 2 experts that they will introduce the circular economy within this agri-food sector. And the idea is that it has to be very interactive and divided with breaking rooms and work with an animal-based or plant-based product. So we can fill this value chain canvas that the experts will introduce. And we think in all these aspects of the product to make it less impactful in that way. And then you will have a couple of weeks to go over 8 super short e-lessons and also read the supplementary information. And there is a quiz test so you can go over it and test yourself if you have understood what we have prepared in the e-lessons. And then also in parallel, there is this forum questions and answers in the Moodle, so you can always be in contact with us. And in the lunch session, so the first day we will suggest you a teamwork assignment that you will have time to work over a couple of weeks. And then the pitching session, we will give you time to present a little bit your ideas, and also we will have another expert that he will explain us more innovative tools on how to become more sustainable in that way. So that's the idea of course 3, link with the other ones, and hope that you join and see you there.
Thank you, Maria. Yes, indeed. This is, as you can see, what we have been working, and has been a huge effort of linking properly the scope of each one of the challenges, so that we can have this exercise of joining and a joint action that also can be represented through an exercise. So as my colleagues have already explained, at the beginning of each one of the courses, we will review which are the assignments, which is the scope, which is each one of the materials that you will have you will have access. What Maria was pointing, it's important, and this is my colleagues Marta Castillo and Alexia will go more in detail, but how it functions, the platform. I don't know if all of you are used to, but now digitalization makes us go into the online formats. But it is a very interesting way of, as we were saying, to interact and to transfer knowledge. So the main objective of all of this is this learning program will enable to transfer what our community of projects, that imagine that we are having several projects that are dealing with the topics that we're mainly focused, but all these outcomes we're synthesizing and make it more easy for you to apply it into your projects, plans, or any kind of action that you're developing in your own context. So I will give now the floor to my colleague Marta Castillo. She's from Revolver. So she will explain us how we will function in terms of communication. Please, Marta.
Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, I mean, I will just give you a very brief overview in case you are not familiarized with the platform. So I will just share my screen and I will show you quickly how it works. I don't know if all of you are already registered in the platform, if you enrolled in the course. So, I mean, the first main step, just in case you haven't done it, is to come to the course, to the platform of the Academy and to create your account. So that will give you access to any course in the learning catalog. So that's the main first step. So once you have done that, you will be able to see all the content that is already available. So basically, this is the general page for our 3 courses. That's the one that you can see. Here you have a bit of an overview of the events that will be happening, the general description. Here you can see the events. And here you can go to each of the specific courses. So to enroll, if maybe you have only enrolled to the first one, to the buildings. So to enroll, you just need to click on, once you are registered, like you are logged in, you will click on the course and you will come here and it will say here if you're enrolled. So it's just one click. You don't need to do any further registration to enroll in the course. So that's important for you to know. So if we go to one of the courses, we'll go to the first one, which is the Green Living. Here you can already see all the content that is available. You see that Alexia, so this is like the main contact person, let's say, for that course. That in this case it's Alexia, and there's the one that you have been receiving emails from, I guess. So then we have here the course overview with the description, and here we go already to the content. In every course, the first time you enter, you will see there is policies acceptance, like privacy policy message. You will need to accept that. And then it's very easy. I mean, Alexia will go a bit more in detail into that, but you will see it's very like, I don't know, like easy and user-friendly platform. So more in general, in terms of like how is the communication in the platform, you will see that here we have this button, like this messages button. So here there are 3 types of message. You have one that is more like notes for yourself. So here in the start, I just put it one now to, for you as an example. So you can just put like, I don't know, imagine you are watching one of the videos and you see like, this is a interesting reference. So you can save it here and you have it all in your personal space. So you don't have like notes a bit everywhere. It's a bit, to keep all centralized in this platform, you can just put here, like, this is a relevant resource, let's say, and you post it and it stays here. And then you can, whenever you think like that's not useful anymore, you just delete it and it will disappear from your space. Then you have the group chats that, that needs to be created. So you don't have the power, let's say, to do that group chat so far. And then you have private messages. So as Maria mentioned just now, like you can always message the different people, like the different users or like students in the course. So you can connect and send messages either to the teachers or to other students. Like you see that there's someone that you might be interested on, I don't know, like having more contact, or if you're doing the teamwork, so you can always have your conversations there. Then here you will have the notifications that are the ones that are the same ones that you receive via email. So you will have them also here centralized. And here you have the menu. So this is basically where you are. So which course you are. So now we are in the buildings. Here you can see all the participants. So as I said, I can come here and email, like send a message to the person that is to the participant in the course. You can also see your badges. So what Cynthia mentioned at the beginning, once you finish each course, like if you pass, let's say, the course, you complete all the assignment, you will get your badge. So it will be here issued to me once I finish the course. So that's what you will see. And then, well, there are other sections. I encourage you to check all that, but I would say the basic are the messages, and also that I forgot to say here, it's not appearing here. let me see. There is also the calendar. So when you come to the dashboard, that is in general. So here in the, like your face, if you have a picture, you can come to the dashboard, and here you see all the courses you are enrolled. So in case you're doubting if you're enrolled or not in the course, you can come here and check. And here you have a calendar. So you will see all the upcoming events or like deadlines, let's say like assignments, things that you need to do for the courses you are enrolled. So here, I mean, so far there's only the building. So I see the things that are pending for the buildings, and it also appears here. I would say those are the basic things. The grades, I mean, I don't know if it would be so relevant because it would be more like teamwork, but just for you to know, like it will say if you passed or not. But that's more or less all. And then you can also explore the rest of the catalog, and you can go to the other courses, but it all follows the same logic. So once you have your account, that's more or less all. I don't know if you have any questions, doubts, or
I think it is clear. Thank you, Marta. I don't know if someone if you have any question before Alexia starts explaining you in detail how we are going to go into the material, how to guide all together to see how you access into the material. I don't know if someone has any question that you wanted to raise, or if you find it clear. I mean, that's wonderful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nadir, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. I would like to know if it possible. My English is not that bad than yours, so I would like to know if it is possible to record, because I don't have the. I would like to how we say listen to the presentation. So if you are okay, I will record what you will present, please.
Well, we are recording the session, Nadir, and we will share that. Yeah, no problem. Yes, because probably there are some persons that they were registered and probably could not join today at this moment, but we will enable the recording for sure.
I think Alexia cannot solve the problem. So
No,
I think
okay.
I can just go ahead, and Alexia just wanted to show a bit more in detail, like how it works, how you do the course basically. So going from one screen to the other, let's say, but I can do that. And I mean, she will be available over emails, and I mean, in the following session as well, that is dedicated to the building course. So you can, for sure, you can ask her the questions, or even here in the chat. But it's not. No, we cannot hear you, Alexia. It's weird. I don't know why. Okay, so yes, you have questions related to the content, Annabella, or
yes, like Nadir, the same, because I have noticed that I will be in Jordan in July, and the 23rd of June, maybe I will be out of office because it's I think there is a bank holiday, the 24th. I'm not sure. So if all sessions are recorded, it will be better for everybody, I think. I don't know if just this one or you are going to record more lessons.
Yes, actually, I mean, the live sessions, this first, in each one of the courses, you will have this like day, a launching webinar, and at the end, the pitching. In the middle, it's you have to go through the material that it's on the platform. That's why I was explaining that it's we combine both formats. But basically, it's to these first webinars, of course, we are recording, and we will give you the access to them if you cannot have time. But basically, it's to guide you how to go into each one of the courses. Right now, we're making a presentation of the three of them, but later at 11:15, we will start the course 1 of buildings. Okay, so we will go more in detail and to set up the teams.
And on the other hand, if you make a test to know if you have passed the course or not, but you fail it, you can repeat. Can you repeat it, or there are several tests or just one?
Yes, in each one of the courses, you will see different formats of different kinds of quizzes or tests. So yes, of course, this is we're not evaluating. It is mainly for you that you learn. So I think that you can repeat it as much times as you want.
No, I mean, sometimes you can repeat the test, but not the same one. Sometimes you can fail, for instance, but you can repeat another one, you know, because sometimes you know the answer, but you are wrong or whatever, and you fail. But if you repeat the test, you can pass. This is one. It was my question, no? But that's okay. I have to understand.
Can you hear me?
Thank you.
Yes, now we can hear you.
Oh my
So
God,
if you
I'm
want to go
sorry.
ahead,
No, I don't want.
you
I
start.
don't know if we want to continue with the question or if we want
Yes.
to explore the platform. I'm sorry for the
Maybe
mess
if for the rest it is useful, I think it is good that you go. And
Okay. No, good morning, everybody, and sorry for this this technical issue. I would like to share my screen and go through the platform together with you to make you understanding how it is working, more for the more technical part. So let's try. Okay, it's okay. You can see my screen regularly? Okay, so this is homepage of our learning program. I would like to give you an overview on the first course. So if you click here on the Green Living Buildings, you can have a first presentation of the course. So a course overview with a brief presentation of the 3 challenges, with the main dates. So the inauguration, that is today. The Green Living Buildings launching, it is at 11:15. And the pitching session, it is on the 23rd of June. After that, if you go on Discover the Challenges, you will have 4 sections. The first one is dedicated to the challenge 1, one is dedicated to challenge 2, and the third one to challenge 3. So you will have some brief presentation of each challenge. So first of all, a first video giving you an introduction. Okay, but you will see by yourself. After that, you can you can see the educational team and a wrap-up of this part that can explain you what are the main e-lessons and what will be the challenge. So you can have this this information for each challenges. And in this section, Discover the Challenge, you can choose your challenge. So you can go there, choose your challenge, and you will be automatically put in this challenge, and we will be able to work in team with the people that choose the same challenge as yours. Okay. After that, if we go, for instance, to the first challenge, okay, you can have the e-lesson. So you have all the list of the e-lesson. For each e-lesson or for a group of e-lesson, you will have a self-assessment, a self-evaluation. You can see the menu. So Here you can see all the e-lesson. The first one is analysis of the energy load that is made in 2 parts. After that, you have a summary point and the self-evaluation. So clicking here, you can see the video here. And after you go next to go on the following pages. And at the end of this e-lesson, you will have the self-evaluation form. Exactly. So very short form with few questions. You can check the answer and go to the following. And after that, it will say if you understand well. So this is more or less the structure of the 3 challenges. And for the other courses, it will be easier. You won't have to choose any challenge because they have each of them have 1 challenge each. I think it's more or less all from my side. We can come back to the question, no?
Exactly. Yeah, what is important is that you follow the order of the videos, because mainly the content, it is prepared as e-lessons. That means are videos where you can find the presentations and the explanations of methodologies. So how to apply them, it's what we are going to suggest you in each one of the courses. Okay, so there in each one of these e-lessons, you will also see recommendations, material, supporting material or tools that have been developed from different types of projects that you can also use on your analysis. Okay, so yes, I think that we have 5 more minutes. If there is any question or doubt, also please, if for those that are starting the course number 1, so just to be sure that everybody, because we use another link, another session, so would be good that if you haven't registered yet, so do it. We will share it on the chat. So basically, and I think that if it is clear the scope of each one of the courses and the dynamic, so basically is that our aim is that you have a comprehensive idea of how we are going to work, and to motivate you to think about these challenges, also thinking on your own context. I think it's interesting to see how these type of methodologies or criteria can be then applied and adapted into different contexts. So the pitching session mainly is to have the opportunity to interact and have this exchange. Okay, so it's the idea is to have your opinion and to explain us in a simple way. I mean, we know that it's a short time, so the idea is how, like when you go into a workshop, how we deal to exchange, discuss, but to synthesize some conclusions. Okay. And dealing big topics as energy transition, sustainable mobility, and circular economy. Okay, so if you can see on the chat, Alex already. So if for those that haven't registered, please register there. And I think if there is no other question, no other doubt, or my colleagues, if you want to add anything. So we can finish the inauguration, and we launch the first course in around 5 minutes. So we join into the other link, and of course, if you have any doubt, please contact us through the platform. That's important. That's going to be our main communication channel. So that's relevant that you go there. There are some communications that you are also receiving in your email that you put on your profile, but it is good that you go oftenly there. I mean, for these weeks, it will be useful. And so from our side, it's all. Thank you very much to being here. So we catch you at 11:15 to start the course 1. So we will go into the energy topics. Okay, so thank you very much to all. See you later.
Wow.